There's no doubt that AI is going to disrupt the legal market. For today's video, it's a super interesting video. So in the past week or so, you may have potentially seen some videos of AI, artificial intelligence, and ChatGPT being used. But today I'm going to break it down for exactly how lawyers and law firm owners can use AI to take advantage of artificial intelligence. At Legal Funnel, we believe in having a huge first mover advantage. We're always ahead of the game. We're always jump on things early, either new tools, new technologies, new innovative ways to be able to stay ahead of our competitors. And AI is one of those game-changing things that's really going to have an immense impact for law firms. And I want our Legal Funnel members to always have a huge advantage, be able to understand these things and learning how they can also apply this for their law firms. So the clip that you're about to see is a little glimpse into our program where we explore how you can use AI for your law firm. And I shared in the video, and you want to make sure to stick to the end because I shared 10 use cases of using AI as a lawyer, which is essentially could replace your content writers, marketing companies, SEO companies, so many different ways that you can actually use AI to your advantage as a lawyer. So make sure to watch the whole video, take full advantage of it. And if you have any questions about any of this, please just comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe right now below. All right, let's go to the video. Today, we'll be talking about the written format of AI. Let's first get you registered for an account. What you want to do is click on sign up, put in your email address, and create a password, and it's going to send you an email to confirm. Once you confirm your account, then basically go back to the link and we'll send you right here. So first, I'll show you what it can do. Essentially, it's based on a prompt, whatever prompt that you write out. You want to keep the prompt, basically the instructions, very clean, straight to the point, but there really isn't any limitation to what we can give it. One interesting one that I did was writing a blog article or writing a YouTube video script, right? So I'm going to write a YouTube video script about the 5 benefits of hiring virtual assistants for lawyers. Enter. Okay, so keep in mind, this is a YouTube video script about 5 benefits of hiring a virtual assistant for lawyers. So hi and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 benefits of hiring a virtual assistant for lawyers. First and foremost, hiring a virtual assistant can help save time. As a lawyer, your time is valuable and it's very important to use it wisely. A virtual assistant can handle a variety of tasks such as scheduling appointments, managing your emails and social media accounts, and conducting research. This can free up your time to focus on more important tasks, such as preparing for cases and meeting with clients. Not only does it give you like one level, but also tells you what that leads to, the benefits of that. Another benefit of hiring virtual assistants is cost savings. Virtual assistants typically charge lower rates than in-office assistants, which can help save money on labor costs. Additionally, virtual assistants don't require office space, equipment, or benefits, which can further reduce overhead costs. Third, hiring a virtual assistant can help improve productivity. Virtual assistants are trained to handle a variety of tasks efficiently and accurately, which can help you get more done in less time. This can lead to increased productivity and better use of your time. By the way, I'm not just reading this for the sake of reading this. This is actually good benefits of virtual assistants. That's why I put in this prompt. Fourth, hiring a virtual assistant can help improve flexibility. Because virtual assistants work remotely, you can access their services from anywhere with an internet connection. This allows you to scale up or down your support as needed without the added overhead of hiring in-house staff. Correct. Lastly, hiring a virtual assistant can help improve your work-life balance. By delegating tasks to virtual assistants, you can reduce the stress and demands of your workload, which I always talk about, allowing you to focus on the things that matter most to you. This can lead to better work-life balance and increased overall happiness. In conclusion, hiring a virtual assistant can provide numerous benefits for lawyers. It can help save time and money, improve productivity, increase flexibility, and improve work-life balance. If you're a lawyer looking to improve your business, consider hiring a virtual assistant. Thank you for watching. Mind blown. I don't know whose mind is blown right now.
Yes.
And, right? It's unbelievable. You can even take it, this is just very straightforward, like knowledge, but you can even, tell a joke about a rabbi walking into a bar, meeting a rabbit dressed in a squirrel outfit. A rabbi walks into a bar and
That's
sees a rabbit wearing a squirrel outfit. The rabbi looks at the rabbit and says, "I've never seen a rabbit. A rabbit and a rabbi and a rabbit and a squirrel in the same place before. This must be some kind of Kabbalah."
that sounds like something my 3-year-old would ask me to pull him up on YouTube.
Right? All right. So basically, I mean, we get the idea. But here's the important part is what we can use for our law firm. And here's what I came up with so far. And let's focus in on this. And then we'll see what we come up with. So these are use cases of AI, of artificial intelligence for lawyers. Okay, number 1, writing content for your blog. Okay, this is essentially if you already are doing content, writing blog articles, this really, really saves that pain. This definitely helps with SEO. Talk about by SEO. That's probably much better to just get a VA to manage. Hey, put these 10 topics into this. Write me, SEO friendly blog articles and put it up. $400 a month with the VA can, versus $2,000 or $5,000 per month for SEO. So this replaces SEO companies. Number 2 is writing content for your social media posts. Obviously, content is very important. Stay top of mind. People find you on social media, all that stuff. But, typically it's hard to just consistently post it. So a good way to, if you do social media, you do it by batch. So that means creating a plan, saying I'm going to be doing content marketing this year. And then in one shot, you're dropping all of your images and usually all of your content into one place so that one VA could come and take that piece of content and consistently post it. This essentially helps the VA basically write those blog articles without them actually relying on them knowing how to write, how to write properly, knowing about the subject matter. You just basically tell the VA, hey, our law firm does these 20 things. These are 20 different topics related to what we do. These are the topics. So go find me images and go put this into this tool to create the content and go post them. So this is like social media companies. Number 3, writing marketing emails. These are the automated emails, either automated emails that are sent out to your potential clients, or writing emails where, let's just say you have a email list of your potential clients in your email list and you want to blast them. So, sometimes most people don't do that because they don't know exactly what to write. Hey, write me a marketing email to my estate planning clients who are considering signing up for a will, whatever that is, and tell them to give them some benefit, talk about this, and then provide a call to action to give me a call. Okay. Number 4 is come up with topics for your videos. Let's do that. Create a list of 10 video topics that law firm owners would enjoy on YouTube. Let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to come up with it, but here we go. How to improve your firm's client intake process, the benefits of using legal technology in your practice, the importance of time management for busy lawyers, how to effectively delegate tasks to support staff, tips for increasing efficiency and productivity in your firm, etc., etc. Create a list of 10 video topics for estate planning lawyers in Wyoming. The importance of estate planning for families in Wyoming, common estate planning mistakes to avoid in Wyoming, how to choose the right estate planning attorney in Wyoming, the role of a will in your estate plan, the benefits of setting up a trust in your estate plan, difference between a living trust and a last will and testament, how to protect your assets with estate planning, etc., etc. The titles for your landing pages. Create title for landing page for estate planning. The title and subtitle for landing page for estate planning lawyer. Let's see. Good iffy. Protect your loved ones with comprehensive estate planning. That's a very good optimized title. Subtitle: protect your assets and ensure your wishes are carried out with the help of an experienced estate planning lawyer. Okay, no more is Amanda, Kalinda, and anybody else who's dealing with. Yeah, you guys got the idea, right? No more questions about what do I say. Okay, so maybe we should add that to the list. is content for your website, homepage, landing page, or funnel. Number 6 is write script for your YouTube videos, as you saw. So write 5 bullet points about the difference between a living will and last will. Looks like it's actually writing like thorough bullet points, but maybe, you know, you could give it a better thing, whatever, like talking points, whatever. So that takes care of that. What else do we got? Number 7, to write emails to negotiate the terms with opposing counsel. I don't have an example for this, but, you know, potentially we could throw it in there. Write demand letter for a car accident victim who has $67,000 in medical injuries, $12,000 in chiropractor fees on a lien, and tow truck fees of $1,500 to insurance company who doesn't want to pay more than $50,000. Let's see. I'm really testing it right now. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness. This is not the final product. This is definitely like 80% of the meat and the bone of it. Definitely to review and to revise and add to it for sure. Not an end all be all. But I'm writing to demand that you pay the full amount of my accident-related expenses. As you know, I was involved in a car accident on March 5th, 2021. And it even knew that, you know, I didn't even put a date, but it knew that it probably needs a date. So anyways, and sustained significant injuries. I have incurred $67,000 in medical expenses and $12,000 in chiropractor fees, which are currently on a lien. I also had to pay $1,500 in tow truck fees. Despite the severity of my injuries and the significant expenses I've incurred, you have offered to pay only $50K. This is totally unacceptable, and it does not even come too close to covering the costs of my medical treatment and other accident-related expenses. I demand that you pay the full amount of my accident-related expenses, including my medical bills, chiropractor fees, and blah, blah. I'm entitled to the compensation under the terms of my insurance policy, and I expect you to fulfill your obligation. And not only does it also has a good call to action. If you do not pay the full amount of my accident-related injuries within 14 days of the date of this letter, I have no choice but to take legal action against you. Okay? Wow. What else we got? Well, we got this one, right? Demand letters, and we mentioned Ruben mentioned, right? Draft contracts and agreements. Okay, now let's go to what ideas do you guys have? What ideas do you guys have? So let's now put it back on you. How do you say sorry to your wife after you forgot to get her flowers on her birthday? I'm so sorry that I forgot to get you flowers on your birthday. I know how much you love flowers and I completely dropped the ball. I feel terrible about it and I want to make it up to you. Can I take you out for dinner tonight or do something else special to show you how sorry I am? All right, well, what else? I wanted to get this down because I want to somehow get the full list, put into a Google Doc or something, put it up, share it with you guys, put it up. To know you have it, and again, probably it'll take a couple of weeks, a couple of months for us to get used to this tool, us having this tool. And I don't expect everybody to start using it right away, but little by little, if we know how to use it and we're cognizant of it, and over time, we will be able to kind of have, you know, an advantage over this. Omar says, just tried a letter of a non-rep after reviewing client folder. Wasn't bad. Great. Yeah, I asked it to write an about me section. Good. Right, and about me section for your website. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, have a hard time writing about themselves. Before I forget, also, yeah, how much does it cost? It seems like right now it's free, but I could imagine either they continue the free route or they may start charging for it. But something I was already considering Notion. I don't know how many of you guys know Notion. It's basically like a note-taking app, kind of like Evernote. I've been considering a Notion. And I haven't started using Notion, but about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I saw a video of Notion AI, basically AI on Notion. And they have a wait list for it.
Can you combine this with, if I understood correctly, Lensa, can you create a video without you recording the video?
You can use this to create the script, and then you
Yes.
provide the script to another. There's another tool that allows you. I think Synthesia was called. So this is where you give a script to this tool, and then it creates the video for you. It looks a little bit not too natural, huh? Yeah, you potentially use your own image or other people's too, but the use case of this, I think Synthesia, I think they use it for training. So for your SOP, for big companies, they basically, they give the SOP for this person to kind of narrate it and show it, way around and that stuff. All right, affidavits, good. Pedro said that he basically wrote an about me section and already had information about him. And Pedro shared that. I don't know if you're comfortable sharing the prompt. If you want, take a look at it. Share that with us. I could put the prompt to see how crazy it could get if you're comfortable. I've been thinking about it nonstop ever since I got exposed to it. And also yesterday, I had like a good 2 or 3 hour brainstorming session with my mentor. So you can imagine where the conversation went about how we can use this for law firms, and software, and tech, and all this stuff. So it definitely, I think it's game changing is the understatement. And it's one of those things where there's no, this is going to happen. So a lot of people, when they get exposed to these things, they always say, well, it's going to replace jobs and it's going to replace that. Is it going to do that? 100%. There's no way that it's not going to disrupt a lot of jobs and a lot of roles. But instead of looking at it as a negative thing, it's always better to look at it as a tool. These are all tools that, let me back it up to share a story with you. There was a very holy and very old rabbi. It was like a 100-year-old rabbi who came into town from Israel, very holy guy. And whenever these types of people, it's very rare to be able to have a moment with them, to be able to ask a question. And about 8 years ago, I had an opportunity to be able to be in the same room with them. And the person who was with them is like, hey, you guys can ask him any question you want. And I'm like, I don't know what question I have. I'm like, my question is, social media is usually like basically, could be used, is usually, you could use it in the wrong way. But how does, Judaism or God like look at social media? And he gave such a simple answer that basically said that social media is just a tool and either use it correctly in a positive way or negatively. So all these things and all this technology is just a tool, just about how you use it. Everything in life is just how you use it. If you want to look at it negatively and use it for negative things, sure, that will be that. But you could also use it to your benefit to help people and help make people's lives better. So I don't want anybody to kind of think of this as like scary, intimidating. I think it's, it could also be very life-changing in a good, positive way. And it's very important to understand it and how could we get on it early and use it and take advantage of it, honestly. So I encourage all of us to kind of think about this on a deeper level and see how we can definitely tap into it for our own law firms, but also beyond that too.
Hey, Sam, I'm just trying to find, I feel like I saw an article quickly like the other week that somehow Google was like downgrading things based on being written by AI. I don't know exactly how they're figuring that out.
I wouldn't worry about that too much. I would still try to take full advantage of it, because obviously you can imagine now there's going to be an influx of new content and things coming out, but until it's very hard to catch onto it. So I would still try to go for it. So Veronica, let's take a look at your
video. Criminal defense attorney has the knowledge and expertise to navigate the complex legal system and protect your rights. They can help you understand the charges against you and the potential consequences of a conviction. A criminal
I think we all have the same thought that this is kind of weird. So I think the video part, I think needs some catching up to do. But right now the formats are written, picture, videos. So let's take advantage of the text and picture part. But yeah, the video probably needs some time for us to get comfortable with it over time. Yeah, I would not use it for marketing or anything like that. That's why I remember seeing this a year ago, and I was like, I saw it, I was like, oh no, kind of weird. There we go. Here's Pedro's little prompt. Let's try the about me section. Draft an about me section about Pedro, and let's see what it comes with. So let's see what it knows about you, Pedro. He's a highly skilled and experienced attorney with over 20 years of experience in the field. He received his JD from University of Miami, which I'm assuming Pedro is correct, and licensed to practice law in Florida. Has a diverse background in the legal field, having worked as a public defender, in-house counsel for a major corporation, and as a solo practitioner, etc. In his spare time, he enjoys all these things. No, some wrong info. Okay, probably interesting. Fluent in Spanish, active member of the. Nice. It's just whatever information that it has. The way that this works is obviously you have to feed it information. It gets the information from somewhere, and I'm assuming it fills in some holes as it's related to whatever subject or topic it is. And also over time, it also has this plus thumbs down and thumbs down, which all these AIs just like, it's good, it was bad, good, it was bad. Over time, it's just that binary kind of feedback that you give it. It gets better and better over time. And the crazy part is this progressively gets better. It's machine learning, based on machine learning technology. It's progressively getting better and better. All right, so I'll try to make a thing out of this, a Google Doc or something out of it, so I could share it with you guys, so you can have it printed up and have it, and just over time take advantage of it. I would at the very least bookmark it so you have it. And again, I don't expect people to start using it right away, but just know that this exists and you could take advantage of it.
Lawyer Nation, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, take a moment right now to subscribe right below and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I post a video, because right now I'm posting 5 videos a week, providing lots of value to lawyers. So click right here to subscribe, and to watch the next most relevant video, click right here. Go do it, go watch it.